and welcome back to Talk Jamaica. Here on Talk Jamaica Radio, my name is Ricardo Brooks, and it's time for Talk Vault. Barracks Entertainment is no stranger to the youth theatre scene. They're behind some of the most memorable youth productions. Force Ripe in 2015, which won an Actor Boy Award for Best Children's Theatre, Bad Apple in 2014, which was a favorite among high schoolers across the island, and many others that continue to be studied for theatre arts SBAs. This year, the company has launched Lascaux Monogram's Barrel Pickney, which already is a hit with the high schools on the promotion trail. The play opened on Monday, May 16th at Wilmer's Boys and Meadowbrook High and ran through to the 27th of May. Those were for the 10 a.m. shows, and it facilitated field trips and the weekend of it will continue rather on the weekend of June 3 to 5 for nighttime shows to the adult audiences. To tell us more about Barrel Pickney, we're joined by Latoya Moulton. She plays Babsy. Tevin Gibbons, he plays the protagonist, Prince, and Horace Gordon, who plays Bulby. Gentlemen and lady, and Barrel
Yes.
Pickney.
Yes, good
Good
night.
afternoon. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm great.
Good night. Good night again.
All right, so let me start with Tevin. Yeah, let me start
Yes.
with you. You're Prince, and I take it you're the Barrel Pickney.
Yeah, man.
All right. So tell me about the barrel now. Tell me about Prince and tell me about the barrel.
All right. Prince is a 17-year-old star baller. Yeah. His mother gone and foreign left him when he was 7. All she do was send barrel. The auntie, when she left him with, she not really business about him. She and her man beat me up. And my mother, she not really understand, you know. She feels that the barrel them what she has sent that can help me. But that not enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Prince problem.
Right. So essentially, we're getting a story where mommy feels like because she sent the barrel and the clothes and the pretty things from foreign, that is a
Yeah.
substitute for parenting.
Yes.
All right. Latoya Moulton, tell me something about Babsy. Who is Babsy?
Yes, good night again. Babsy, you want me to get a character voice and you want to go lucky. Which
Are the
one?
character voice? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All
Tell me about
right.
Babsy.
Yeah, so Babsy, she want 30-year-old woman, right? One inner city rebel. And my lord and witty and all them things, yeah, I love the politics, right? And my sister, she meets, she got a friend and left her Pikney Prince with me. And due to all my really not in a word Prince, it's all about the barrel. Yeah. I mean, I'm a man Bulby with a ramp to start out Prince. So just that I go on, yeah.
All right, listeners. Now, clearly, listeners, we're dealing with very talented young people. You see how she went into character without even thinking about it. Horace Gordon, I take
Yeah.
it you are your Bulby, so you are the other part of this trio. And Babsy said, she don't really business with Prince. It's all about the barrel. What's Bulby's take on this? Do we have Bulby? All right. Seems producer seems I'm not
It
hearing
looks
him.
like he's
Tevin,
over
back
there.
to you. Tevin, you still with me?
Yes, I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. All right. So of course we know that a lot of Jamaican children are being raised as quote unquote barrel pickney. And what have you found to be the reaction of the high schoolers when the play is presented to them?
Okay. Well, most of them, so them can relate to it because most of them have parents who gone abroad, leave them.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them even share with me that they know persons who are being abused.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a real issue that is happening.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Latoya, being a part of this, obviously there is a social value to it. As Kevin just said, a lot of young people can relate to it. What do you
Yes.
make of that social value, and what does it mean to you?
Really, from my perspective, I myself usually be a barrel pick because my mother lived abroad for years, and I didn't know her until I see her again, until I was like about 17 years old in high school, And when she came back, it wasn't something that I, reach out to her as I see her and say, "Wow, my mother there," and all of those things. A resentment was there, and right now, to tell you the truth, it's like we have to go through a process where we have to redevelop our relationship. And from there, it's going on well. Me and my mother really live good, you know what I mean? And I have my child too, my son. And some of the issues that that Prince experienced, not only for physical and stuff to him, it kind of really did rub off bad on him them type of way. So I can really relate to it, you know?
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
were you always actors and an actress, or is this your first time on stage? Let me start
Well,
with Bulby. Is Bulby back
well,
with
for
us,
me,
Horace? So, Tevin, is this your first time on stage?
Yes, yes, this is actually my first big performance.
And what has the experience been like as an actor on stage, seeing people respond to your craft?
Repeat, please.
Yeah, I'm saying, what has the experience been like? You said this is your first big production. What has that been like for you, the experience?
Well, it's been a very great and awesome experience for me so far. The kids really love to see young people like myself doing such such things. So they actually look up to me, and I really feel special.
All right. Horace, are you with me, Horace?
Yeah, yeah.
All
all
right,
right, my
producers, he
man
sounds
there.
very far away. So if you can assist me with that,
I'm
Horace?
hearing though.
All right. So I've been asking your colleagues what has the experience been like for them. So I want to get your take on the value you think, what you think the value of this play is to Jamaica's young people.
Huh?
All right, Horace, now hear me
Morning.
at all. Babsy, see if you can talk to him, the feminine, him now hear me
Yeah,
at
man,
all.
my day here.
All right, so Babsy, you say to me that you like your character likes the politics. So is it a typical, stereotypical, kind of ghetto woman who big yard kind of mentality? And how
Yes,
do you think
indeed.
by the end of the play she has
Mm-hmm.
contributed to the whole storyline?
Yeah, man. I want to let because guess what happened? Me are voting at the two consequences. You understand? Cause you know some people them dip on the bandwagon for things that them can't get. So me now want no party. Me just bandwagon. Anyone me each of them somebody. You understand? So that's a one.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah,
Tevin, you
big
said that your
big
character is a star
variable.
baller. Without giving too much away, because of course there are people who are still to see Barrel Pickney, and listeners, I absolutely endorse it. Let me just tell you, I have been to
Mm-hmm.
see some of the work of Barracks Entertainment, and I have been very impressed. So you absolutely need to see this play. But Tevin,
Thank
by the
you.
end of the play, does your character come into some amount of peace and happiness, or are we going to be left with some kind of cliffhanger? Tevin?
Hello, yeah, you talking to me?
Yes, man.
Repeat, please.
Yeah, man, I'm saying by the end of the play, does your character, come to terms with the fact that he's a barrel pickney, or him find
Uh,
happiness, or mommy come back without telling me
uh,
too much? Is the ending exciting? Is it sad? Is it.
by the end of the play, that's where you find out Prince's emotional side
Hmm.
and how he explains to his mother how he has been feeling,
Hmm.
and they just have to come out to see the rest.
All right, that's a good way to put it. Yes, yes. All right, so Latoya,
Yes.
now you have said that you can see aspects of how you were raised in this play, because as you
Mm-hmm.
said, you yourself for some time was a barrel picnic. Did that have any bearing on your decision to be a part of this production?
No, when I hear about it, it's like me I look at, and especially when I see the role, the character Babsy, me I
Hmm.
say no man. A friend of mine, he saw the ad for the audition, right?
Hmm.
And him look at me and him say, Latte, you need to go for the audition. Yeah, I say, all right. When I go out there and thing and meet Phoebe and the crew and everybody, they must say, no sir, a Babsy this, a Babsy
Hmm.
this. So
Right, so,
right away. So
so you so you say you naturally have that personality that just made it very
oh
easy for you
God.
to take on the role of Babsy.
Well, it did take me a while to get this still. But I know about them things. Because you don't know inner city people and them things. They usually live
Right.
Walton Park area. And
Okay.
I usually attend Timberlake Gardens High School. So I mean, first in that perspective, I kind of understand all them things are going on.
Hmm.
You feel me? So just for me to just shed myself and know, say, well then, you're going to be the big old diary you go and the auntie will love the things them and all of them something. So Yes,
Hmm.
I do that.
Horace, is Horace hearing me now?
Yes, yes.
All right. So what I was asking you, Horace, was to give me your take in terms of how important you think this play is to Jamaican young people.
How important the play is to one?
To Jamaican young people.
Yeah. My line was very shaky.
Yeah, it seems like you're lying. You're lying. Now work with me, man, Horace.
All right, yeah, now you're good now.
All right. So I want to know. I've been asking your colleagues about the impact they think this play has had on Jamaican young
Mm-hmm.
people, and they're all telling me the impact has been
No, man,
tremendous
you
because
play
people
a
can
while ago
relate
and now
to
you're
it.
going back fuzzy.
Oh gosh, producers, I can't help Horace and the producers. Everybody else, I hear me. All right, Tevin.
Yes?
Yeah, all right, coming back to you now. So you said this is your first major production. Were you always interested in acting?
Huh?
Were you always interested in acting?
Yes, I've been doing it from I started acting in grade 8 at Oberlin High School. That's where I started.
Hmm. And what inspired you to come out and audition for this role of Prince?
Come again?
What inspired you to come out and audition for the role of Prince?
Well, actually, my drama teacher, Mrs. Forrester,
Mhm.
she was the one who told me about the audition, and she told me to go and try it, and I did. And when I went, I tried it, and few days after, I got a call. Yes, and they liked what they saw.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
And let me ask you, I'm gonna ask you this, Latoya, because you sound like you will tell me the truth. What is Fabian like as a director? Because I know Mr. Barracks, as a debater. I know him as a,
Lord.
a bright boy
But
from
now,
UWI. What is he like as a director?
first and foremost, I'm not going to tell a lie. I like my director in art. You
Well, me never
understand?
expect him to say nothing
Yeah.
else, because you want to keep the work.
But he's very creative. You know what I mean? And being a young person and age don't have nothing to do with it. You
Right.
understand? This young man, him seem a bit like him in the business a long time.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm really, really happy to be a part of his production. You
Hmm.
understand? He's a good person. Sometimes, of course, he's gonna get miserable and all these things and shout and blah, but he knows what he wants. You
Right.
understand? So you have to do it how he wants it to be done. You
Hmm.
understand? And you have to get the character right. And some want it, and some want it. So
Right.
yes,
So it's about perfection,
hmm,
really.
yes, man, it's a perfectionist.
Yeah, man, I would
Very much
certainly
so.
applaud that because, of course, we want the production on stage to be at its
Yes.
very best. Now, starting with you, Prince, Tevin, I want
Yes,
you to
I'm here.
tell our listeners why they absolutely have to come out and see Barrel Pickney.
All right, hear me I say. You know it's Prince representing, I mean I say, people, come out, come watch Barrel Pickney. This Friday, June the 3rd, Phoenix Theatre. Free food I got dead.
Yes.
I
They
mean
know
I
say me I
say,
come for the free food. Me I come in and me I
the
ask the
cost,
Prince come on the free food.
wait say,
Free food and love giveaways.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I say the sponsors them I got dead. Intense I got dead.
Street magazine. Top
Yeah.
of course.
All right,
Just for a
Babsy,
cost
I
of
want you to sell the
$1,500.
play for me now.
Come again?
And I'm saying, Babsy,
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to tell the listeners why they must absolutely come out.
Oh, why they have to come? Look here now. People. When I need to come out, come to the play, you understand? Because Barrel Pickney are one of the hottest things on the road right about now. You understand? And as we said, Babsy did it, you have Mitzi did it, you have Sheikah Set Good did it, you have Prince, and of course, Bulby, my man.
And
Yeah.
appear good things in the barrel. Tell them now.
Well, I know beer good things in the barrel. You understand? We're not going to leak it out still. And they just come out and come support. You understand? Only $1,500.
Yeah.
Friday, 7:30. Saturday, 8 o'clock. Sunday, 6 o'clock. So they just come out and member Friday and Grand Gala night. Free food and beer things. So they try come. Alright? Yeah.
Listeners, Kevin Gibbons plays Prince, the protagonist. He's the Barrel Pickney in Barracks Entertainment's latest play, Barrel Pickney. Latoya Moulton there. She sounds like a riot. She plays Babsy.
Yes,
And
yes
listeners, just
indeed.
just by listening to her, you can tell that this is absolutely something that is worth watching. Lady and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Talk Jamaica.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes,
Not a
thank you
problem. I'm
very
looking
much.
forward to meeting you, Latoya, on
All
Friday
right, my
night.
boss. My big up your sailor for.
Uh,
All
All
right, Kevin.
right.
all right, big up.
Prince,
Yeah,
my
man.
we see you here.
Yeah, auntie.
All
Mm.
right.
Mm.
Listeners, Barracks Entertainment's latest production is Barrel Pickney, and you absolutely have to be there June 3 to 5 at the Phoenix Theatre. You must come out and see this. We take a break and then return.